Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke. In the last episode, we did nothing really of note. We battled May in front of the department store, and we caught a Pokemon in the Safari Zone, as well as 2 other Pokemon. In this episode, we're going to battle the trainers down on Route 123, and that will pretty much do it. So, yeah, weird stuff has been happening today. Like, a lot of it hasn't really been coming up Millhouse for me today, for whatever reason. Everything's been sort of strange, and yeah, it started off this morning, or last night actually started off, when I was, what was I doing? What did I do, actually? What did I do last night? oh yeah, okay, I was recording stuff off my 3DS and whatever, and I was recording, like, the first episode of a new series, or whatever, like that. Well, not whatever, that's what I was doing, but whenever I imported it into, Adobe Premiere, for whatever reason, it, wouldn't load the video, or it only loaded, like, a minute of the video, even though the video is, like, 15 minutes long. And, yeah, I don't know what the problem was, but I still haven't figured it out. I've asked on, like, the Adobe forums or whatever if they can help me out with stuff, and hopefully I'll get an answer to why that's happened. But it's very strange. It never happened before, so yeah, that was only, like, the first thing that happened. Then last night, I was trying to record again, but I didn't have, like, the audio cables or whatever plugged in. I was just testing it out to see if it will work on Premiere again, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't even record. Like, I'd press the record button, and it would stop. It would, like, start for a second and then stop, like, straight away, which is really weird. And, yeah, I was kind of worried that I'd done something wrong or whatever, and I was trying to, like, figure out the problem. I only figured out what the problem was this morning. It was because it was trying to, like, record audio from XSplit. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, I was trying to record audio from XSplit, and obviously XSplit wasn't open, so what I did was just change that to, like, record no audio, and it was fine. And then I tried it with all the cables plugged in, and it was fine, so luckily I figured out the problem to that. Next up, what happened was, my laptop, it doesn't really work too well without the charger plugged in. It's just, the battery is messed up. But, I was sitting on my bed whenever when I was, like, trying to fix the 3DS stuff, and it said that it was at, what did it say? It was at 100, or it said it was at 100%, right, for, battery charge, but even if I plug it out, the battery will still go down, like, really slowly, so I just keep it plugged in all the time. It said it was at, like, 100, and that was cool. I was like, yeah, that's normal. I didn't even pay attention to it. But then I moved it over to my desk, and, like, I shut down the laptop before I moved it, and I usually do that anyway. I usually shut it down and then bring it over to my desk. But then when I, like, loaded it on my desk, it said it was at, like, 1%, which was really, really weird. It said, well, actually, it said it was at 0%, and it charged up to 1%, and I had my DS stuff plugged in, whatever, and, yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why that happened, but then I tried recording again. I updated Adobe Premiere to, like, whatever the next update was. It's not Pro 6, it's still Pro 5, but I upgraded it at least. And now whenever I import a video in, it only gives the audio and doesn't give the video. So I told them again on the Adobe forums or whatever, I, like, replied to my post or whatever, and asked them what the problem may have been. And I'm still waiting for a response. Hopefully I'll have one by the time this is done. If not, hopefully I get one later so I can get started on that project. But if not, then that would suck. And it would also be very annoying too. Next up then, I shut down my computer or whatever, plugged out all the 3DS stuff, plugged in my usual, like, recording stuff like my microphone and my not my headset, my controller. And it said that the battery's at, like, 100%, which was really weird. I had no idea what happened. I don't know how that happened. It went from, like, 1% to 100% just by plugging that stuff out. And yeah, I don't understand. Then yeah, it's been a pretty long day in terms of trouble and stuff, but or not, well, like, technical difficulties and whatever. Then I tried recording an episode of this. Like, I only recorded, like, the first few seconds, but the audio kept screwing up, and, like, it would just distort. It was only the first few seconds. I mean, I would drop frames, like, really quickly at the start. I've sorted that problem out since, but yeah, it's only 3:30, and I've already done a lot of stuff that I shouldn't really have to do. Everything should be fine, because I haven't really messed around with anything, but yeah, I didn't really sleep too well either, so I guess, like, being tired doesn't really help me out with all that stuff. And yeah, I don't know, yeah, I have no response to it. I mean, I'm tired, and I was annoyed. I'm gonna order a new battery anyway for my laptop. I just don't want to risk anything happening with this one, with it going back to like 1% and something bad happening. So I'm gonna like go to the bank and order tomorrow, or not order it, but put money in the bank and then go on eBay and get it, because you can get them on eBay, I think. So yeah, it's pretty sweet, I guess. Get a new laptop battery. I also need to get a new headset for my Xbox, because even though the like headphones part works on my current one, the microphone isn't working anymore, which means I can't speak to people. I usually play my cousin on FIFA like every 2 days or whatever, and we talk while we play, but yeah, because that's happened, I can't do that, so I'll have to order, or not order, I'll have to buy one of those, like, next time I get money. So, yeah, things have just been breaking for me all over this, like, few days. It's pretty bad, you know, it's not been coming up Millhouse for me, but hopefully everything will take a very nice, U-turn. It's been a very bad, I guess, a series of unfortunate events, but I'm hoping everything, like, turns around for me, and there's all, like, rainbows and unicorns and Skittles and whatever, I don't know, just not good stuff, I guess, just all good stuff happening, and I can, relax and be happy. But yeah, I didn't sleep too well last night. I know, well, I don't even think it was I didn't sleep well, I just, like, didn't, yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. I just didn't really sleep too good. But yeah, I might take a nap after this. I don't know, I think I need a nap to, like, get my head in check after all this shenanigans this morning. But yeah, that's all that's happened this morning. Pretty bad, I will admit. It's very annoying too. I've never had that much difficulties ever with anything. Usually one bad thing would happen, but like this was just a series of insanely bad things happening. So obviously I'm not too pleased, but again, hopefully everything will come out good at the end and I don't have to worry. So yeah, it's just really strange. I don't know, it's never happened before, so I wasn't really sure how I was supposed to react to it. I was like, okay, the battery says it's at 1%, even though it was at 100% when I had it plugged in last time. And now it's at 100% again. I have no idea how that happened, but I'm not going to question it. And so far, everything with this recording has gone fine. No audio distortions or anything, which is good, because I'm really worried that's going to happen. And the reason I really want to replace the battery is just in case there is actually something like really wrong with the battery. I want to be able to still record stuff, I guess, and hope that it like stays good for the next few days until that new battery does come, and I don't have to worry. I don't know, it's just me probably being paranoid or whatever, but I do need a new battery anyway, because this thing is it's a laptop. It's meant to be brought around with you and stuff, and I can't bring it anywhere that doesn't have a plug because it'll run out of battery. So I would like to take it on the go with me sometimes and actually like do stuff, 'cause whenever I sit on like go to my granny's house or whatever, there's nothing to do because they have like, well, they don't even have internet, so bringing that wouldn't really help me either, I guess, but I could still like do stuff or whatever and edit videos. I really want that like Adobe Premiere thing sorted out too, because that is really annoying. Otherwise it's gonna be really hard to do 3DS stuff. I don't want to do them on Camtasia because that just takes, I don't even know if I can move the videos around on Camtasia like the way I was gonna do it on Premiere. And Premiere is a pretty good editor too. I like Premiere a lot, so I'm hoping and I'm praying that everything goes good there and I don't have to worry about like anything bad happening. So let's see, where am I? I'm on Route 123, I think, and it's a new route because that's Route 20 or 122, or yeah, 122. So I get to Pokemon here. I don't even know what Pokemon are here, honestly. So I guess I'll look around in the grass, but we'll take on this trainer first. And I got through here pretty quickly. I'm not sure if I battled all the trainers or not. I know this route is like really weird in terms of layout and stuff. So she's a Mawile. Wow, that's pretty cool. Mawile is Pokemon people actually expect to become a fairy type in Generation 6. I could probably see it happening. I don't see why it wouldn't, but yeah, it's Steel type. It's pretty like never used. It is in the NU tier, I think, in competitive battling, but yeah, it's just one that usually like slips under the radar or whatever, and people don't really like acknowledge it or something. So I don't know, I may like see what the deal is with one of those things. Hopefully they become a fairy type or something, because that'd be pretty nice. And yeah, just give something that doesn't really have anything going for it a boost, I suppose. Anyway, we have a Pelipper coming in. I'm pretty sure I can handle this thing even though it's a flying type as well. So we'll just go for Leaf Blade. and try and take this thing out with probably 2 hits. And I asked you guys yesterday if you wanted me to do contests. Someone said that it's he said, I warned you that yesterday's episode was like a boring episode, but then I asked if you wanted me to do like the most boring part of the game, and then someone said that they wanted me to do it. So I don't know, I do find the contests to be, they're alright. They can be kind of boring from time to time, though, I will admit. So I'm not really sure what I should do. I'm so indecisive. I'll have to see, but yeah, they are rather boring and stuff. So yeah, I don't know what to do. So indecisive, and I'm tired too, so that obviously doesn't help me in regards to stuff like that. Anyway, I defeated Wendy with flying colors, apparently. And this episode has been pretty short so far. I think I've actually battled like every trainer I possibly can, or else I've gone through the route wrong, and I thought this would take a lot longer than 11 minutes, but it hasn't. So, is there a new trick house to do yet? I am not sure. If there is, I'm going to do it. If not, then, no, there's more trainers. That's good. That's good. Alright, I thought this would be a very short episode, but I think I will actually just, like, wrap it up once I do this route. Because I want to do, like, something tomorrow and, like, a full episode of it, and not just one part of it. And we have a Swellow here. That is, despite being 9 levels lower than me, it's a threat. So I'm going to switch out into Zigglypuff. And I don't know, I think I'm over-leveled a bit, because I guess I'm not too over-leveled, but I am still a little bit over-leveled, if you understand where I'm coming from. Wow, I just, like, dropped a ton of frames there. I don't know how, but it says I'm on, like, it says I've dropped 8 frames, which is weird. And that never really happens. The max I usually drop an episode is, like, 3, I think, or maybe it is 8, I don't know. I usually, like, somehow I drop frames. I don't understand where the problem is, but it just drops frames on me, and I don't understand why. Not sure if it makes a difference. Sometimes I think that if I drop too many frames, it, like, wrecks the audio or whatever, or, like, puts it out of sync, because that has happened on, a few occasions where I've dropped, like, a couple of frames and the audio has been out of sync, but then people have told me that it's not that way. I don't know, yeah, I have no idea. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, but hopefully, I'll find out in the future if that's actually what the problem is. If it is the problem, and if it is out of sync with this video, I'm gonna be, or if this video is out of sync, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I will admit, because, as I mentioned, today has not been my day in terms of stuff, so if that adds, or if that'll only add to stuff that has not gone my way today, and I am pretty much, like, I'm not happy with today at all. Like, it's really hot out too, so I'm tired and I'm hot, and yeah, it's just not going well for me today, I will admit. That's bad, because I don't like when it's not going well for me. I like when things go well for me, because it's good when stuff goes well. And wow, really, I cannot touch this thing because I'm parafusioned. Do I have a Lepaberry or a Lumberry of any kind? I have why would I say Lepaberry? Lepa's for confusion, or Lepa's for PP, not confusion or anything. Where is the full heals? There we go. Alright, full heal. Get rid of that confusion and the paralysis. And what I'll do is just take this thing out with a Leaf Blade, and I'll just heal up with a Hyper Potion on the next Pokemon, because that's definitely, like, my best option. So, there we go. Defeat that Magneton. And, get some experience for everybody. Peko up to level 30. I nicknamed it wrong. Trapinch is next. I don't even need to worry about this thing, so I can heal up. This is just pretty much a, like, heal up fodder, I guess. It just lets me heal up. It's giving me, like, the opportunity. The game is being nice to me today. Not even today, just being nice to me now for this, like, this Pokemon at least. There we go, all healed up. As this thing is going for Dig, that's great. I can't really do anything, so I'll just stay in, and I'll Pursuit, even though it's not going to hit it, because obviously it used Dig. And I'll just take it out with a Leaf Blade on the next turn, so that's fine. And let's do that, and just demolish this Trapinch. I'm glad the game actually let me I'm getting all tongue-tied. I'm glad the game, like, gave me a Pokemon to heal up on, because I definitely needed it. Whalmer, another Pokemon I could have healed up on, so everything's going well now. Maybe this is the start of the U-turn of my day, where everything will go nice and happy, and I don't have to worry about stuff like screwing up on me, because I have a feeling something else is going to screw up later on. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be this recording, or it'll be something else, but I just don't see it being my day today after all the stuff that's happened already. But again, we'll see. And I just really hope that nothing bad happens. I just have a feeling it will. It doesn't feel right today. Something wrong. I can feel it. Anyway, Swagger increases our attack by 2 stages if we get confused. And we can just strength and hopefully not hurt ourselves. Don't do it, Teal, please. Yes, alright, sweet. You've pulled through for me, Teal. You're a rock. You've been my rock. There we go. Alright, so Braxton is defeated. And do we have, how much trainers do we have left? I think that's like, yeah, we have this guy down here, but then we can't get up there. This route is so annoying. It's oh, there's 2 people here. Wow, they're like twins. They look the exact same. There's a revival herb, but it doesn't even matter because I can't use it. And I'm gonna switch the party up a bit. I'm gonna switch with Barney and Marilyn. I'm not really ready to throw the thing and Peko into battle yet, because I'm pretty sure these guys may have electric type Pokemon. And if they do, then yeah, if they have electric types, I definitely can't use Peko. So we have electric types and flying types, it appears. So not bad. I made the right switch, I guess. And yeah, Rockstars, or Guitarists, not Rockstars. Guitarists usually carry electric types, while Birdkeepers carry flying type Pokemon. So that was kind of obvious. I don't know why I told you that. You've seen it enough times already. Let's go for Spark, and we'll Surf, I guess. And Surf is obviously not going to do too much to Palaver, but I think it's going to faint by the time I hit it, so it's alright. By the time Surf hits it, or goes to hit it. And there we go, so very easy KO there. Experience passed on to Peko, who's slowly catching up on levels. I want to get it to like level 36 as quickly as I can. And I just noticed that like Electrike is pretty much cut off by the HP of Barney, like the sort of setup for it. Anyway, we'll do that, and we will double edge this this Electrike. So Spark takes out Zatu. Barney has been a very good replacement for Sparrow. Barney is really like Maryland's partners, apart from Meow Wow, may she rest in peace, have they've done very well. I think Sparrow did very well in its period in the team, and now Manectric or Barney has done very well. And of course we get paralyzed, but it's okay. Level up for anybody? Level 31 for Peko, that's great. Slowly but surely catching up. Next up we have Loudred. They usually do have Loudreds too, it makes sense because Loudred is like an amplifier, I guess. So we'll go for Thunderbolt, and we will go for Surf. Pretty sure Thunderbolt may kill anyway, just because of how powerful Manectric is. And it is gonna KO, so awesome stuff. Way to go, Barney. I've been very proud of this little Manectric. It's done so well since it's come in, and I am very happy with its progress. So, yeah, I don't really want to listen to you anymore, Fernando, but it's fine. Let's see, do I have any paralysis heals or something? Cherry berries? Do I have any of those? I don't think so. Let's see. No cherry berries. That sucks. What else do I not have? I have full heal. I'll just have to use this full heal. I'll need to stock up on more of those. I might fly back to Lily Cove after this episode and just stock up on more items. Anyway, Dusty, I don't care. And I'm just not in the mood today. Alright, I think these are the last 2 trainers I have to battle, even though I didn't get to battle that guy up there, so that sucks. But we'll try and take on these 2, and I think that'll I think that's the end of the route, or at least I hope so, because this route is actually rather long. Psychic and Expert, Frederick, and I didn't catch the Psychic's name, but who cares, right? We're just gonna obliterate them. So let's go for Thunderbolt on Makita Double Edge on the, alright, we're not going to double edge it now because we got flinched by the fake out. We'll just like take out the Kadabra in due time, it's alright. This thing is too powerful, like one Thunderbolt just absolutely destroys everything in its path. He's living up to the name she is living up to the name Barney, who, yeah, Barney, for those who didn't watch Light Platinum or the Custom Ruby game I did, I think as well. Yeah, I think it was Custom Ruby. It was like a hack of Ruby, but it was just Ruby with like Generation 5 Pokemon and stuff. A little bit of improvements in like graphics and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, there's a Barney called Zebstrika, or a Barney called Zebstrika. There's a Zebstrika called Barney in that series too, and that thing was pretty powerful as well. So, Yeah, I usually call electric types Barney. I don't even know. It was like a name of Barney Stinson. I think I named it that because of him first, or that's where the name came from. So I was like, when I started Life Platinum, I was just getting into How I Met Your Mother, and I liked Barney, and I still like Barney because he's awesome. But yeah, it's just, that's where it comes from, and ever since I've used the name Barney on something, it's been a very good Pokemon. I know I used it somewhere else, but I'm so tired I can't remember where I used it. What did I call it Barney again? I think I called something Barney in Team Rocket Edition? I think I may have. Yeah, just off the top, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure I did call it something in Team Rocket Edition Barney, but I don't remember what Pokemon it was. So if you guys remember, then you can tell me if you even watched it, that is. And there we go, save a PP up. And I'm pretty sure that's the end of the route because we battled those guys before. So with all that's said and done, I'm going to wrap it up here. In the next episode of Pokemon Emerald Wedlocke, we're going to be seeing, actually I'll just fly to Lava Ridge now because that's where we're going to be going. So let's fly back to Lava Ridge Town and see what's happening. And yeah, we will pretty much be doing stuff there. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So catch you then.